We're gonna do a full face of makeup and make it look more on the natural side of things, but also still glamming it up, you know? Because in my opinion, I like a full glamour face, a full glamour face.
Beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it.
Hello Treebuds, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to... Today I'm going to show you how to get a full face of makeup and using some of the greatest products I have found. However, I do have some new foundation coming from Fenty Beauty. I'm very excited to get that. I think I bought several different kinds of foundation because they have different formulas. So I'm not exactly sure what I bought, but I know that I did. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning right before work. Instead of rambling, I want to get into this and show you my secret formula. I am naturally oily. I don't have dry skin. My skin, like, honestly feels a little dry right now. I don't have really any oils, but I just got out of the shower, so trust me, within an hour I will be nice and greasy. So I'm gonna enjoy some Airheads, because you know, that's me. And we're gonna get into this. We're gonna do a full face of makeup and make it look more on the natural side of things.
Sure, Jan.
But also still glamming it up, you know? Because in my opinion, I like a full glamour face. Okay, first of all, we have to remove these nose piercings. This is step one. Step one is to make sure that your face is prepped before you put on any makeup. Make sure that your face is nice and smooth and moisturized. Even if you do have oily skin, trust me, your makeup is going to come out much better. Imagine not wearing any primer. Oh my god, that was me back in high school. Jeez. And I do have some big pores, and I feel like that was my issue, dude. I have some big pores. I have a big pore right here, and right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's pretty deep. I stuck a needle. Oh my god, I know that's so bad, like you shouldn't do that, but I stuck a needle in my pore one time. I just wanted to see how deep it was. I didn't feel anything, but like I could go deep. It was nasty. So yeah, it scares the crap out of me, and I don't want that. So I'm trying to prevent that with all these products that I have. If you're not wearing a primer or anything that's going to protect your face, your foundation, all that nasty crap, it really is nasty at the end of the day. All these chemicals, all this nasty stuff is just going to like get into your pores and sink in and stay, and it's not as easy to get out. Yes, it's easy to clean off your makeup. You're just wiping off your makeup. You're not actually getting inside of the pores. You're just wiping off what's on the surface. So, but when you do apply your foundation and you're blending and you're putting in all this product, you are pushing it into your pores. So basically with all the products that I have here today, what I'm going to do is make sure that my pores are protected, and that way better ingredients for my skin are protecting my pores, and that's my first layer. Instead of, you know, foundation, concealer, powder, the very first step is the most important. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Hello Kitty clip by Ouch, and I'm just gonna pin my hair back. I don't want anything to get into my hair. The very first thing I like to do, now there is a rhyme and there is a reason. You can't just like go in, trust me, I've done it. When I first did this whole, you know, concoction type thing to my skin and all the prepping, I didn't really have an idea of what I was doing. I was like, of course Hydro Grip Primer can go before the Putty Primer. Like, of course. Bitch, no, that doesn't make any sense. What are you doing? This is a primer for basically your foundation and anything you're going to put on top of your skincare. I also have the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and this is a putty primer. This is about $24. This one is about $8. You can get it at any drugstore. Tatcha you can get at Sephora. You can also get, I don't know if you can get it at Ulta, but I know you can get it at Sephora. I feel like they both do the exact same thing. But in my opinion, the Tatcha base is a little bit more like a, have you guys ever tried that Benefit Poreless Primer? It has that silicone-y feel to it. It's like very soft once it's on. The Putty Primer, it does the same exact stuff, but it doesn't have that like silicone-y feeling. I don't know if that's the right thing. I'm so sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying, like, it has the same texture in my opinion. Very first step that I like to do is spray on a little bit of setting spray. I'm gonna leave all of the products that I use down in the description. I want to start off with a setting spray because when I start tugging on my skin, applying all these products, I want to make sure everything's like smooth. I want to start off with a setting spray just to like loosen up the skin. And I'm going to go in with the Milk Hydro Grip setting spray. It is very similar to the Hydro Grip primer, but it's not as sticky. I'm gonna go in with moisturizer. I do have 2 products here with me for moisturizer that I really love that I just recently found as well. I have tried a lot of moisturizers. The one that I'm currently liking a lot is this vegan moisturizer by Milk. It is so amazing. One little dab it's good for your face. I love clean sponges. They smell just amazing. These are by Makeup a Murder. When you do buy the crime scene cleaning evidence sponges, like cleaning evidence off your face, they come as a bundle. These 2, they have a little tiny baby and then a big guy. He has a flat edge, and I'm gonna be using these throughout the entire process. These are my go-to. I cannot live without these sponges. I hardly ever use a brush unless it's for powder, and when I use any type of creams or moisturizer, it always has to be a sponge. But this little dab right here, that is enough for the entire face. When I first tried this product, I went all over. Like, I used so much, and then I was like, oh my god, my face is greasy. And also, if you do use a sponge, you are kind of gonna like soak it into the sponge more than you would your fingers. So maybe using a sponge for this part isn't as great as it would as your fingers. I found this new product. It's not even a new product, but it's a new product to me. It's by Glossier and it's called this Futuredew stuff. Like, sorry, I burped. It's like fresh skin in a bottle. It's like fresh skin in a bottle. I'm just gonna squirt a little bit on the back of my hand. It says to use 2 pumps, but does it say 2 pumps? Add more of the point and apply 2 pumps. Yeah, 2. Apply 2 pumps to your face. I don't think you need 2, okay? 1 is enough. I had to change my battery because my camera died. I am telling you, this product is like skin in a bottle. It literally feels so nice. You try anything from Glossier, I highly recommend this product. Look how shiny that is. It is so nice. It doesn't have a smell to it. Now I'm gonna go in with some Putty Primer. I am going to use a little bit of the e.l.f. and I might go in with a little bit of, actually wait, no, this is enough product. I'm running out. I might need to get some more. Or I might buy some more Tatcha, but we will see, we'll see. This is, I swear it's literally the same exact product. It's just the Tatcha is a little bit better in my opinion. There are some products that the Milk Hydro Grip Primer does not like. I have found that it really does not like the Tatcha primer. Has anybody else used the Tatcha primer with the Milk Hydro Grip? Have you had any peeling happen, meaning that it just like started peeling away? It was weird. So you'll see what I mean if it happens today. Right now my face feels very smooth. The very last product, and that is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This is gonna make my face sticky, like tacky. So when I do apply foundation, any type of anything, it's going to stick. I swear by this. This product is amazing. I just bought a new bottle. I ran out. This is my 3rd bottle now of the Hydro Grip Primer. I'm not going to anything else. This is definitely the holy grail of primers. 2 pumps, and I'm going to rub it in and then just like put it on my face where I want it to go. And the reason why I do that is that way I'm not using too much product in one area, you know what I mean? I feel like my younger self didn't know that, and I would just like plop it on one side and just start rubbing it in, and then by the time I got to this side, I didn't have any product to, you know, moisturize or whatever. And I feel like, especially if you don't have a lot of money to spend on makeup, I feel like you definitely learn, save your product, you know, make sure it lasts much longer. Oh, I feel like my hair looks like trash. Oh no, I swear Rainbow Dash. Can you see how sticky? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do my brows. If I have anything interesting to tell you, brows is just like, I swear it never used to be that much of an issue, but like I swear I go off and on, off and on. Normally what I do is I do special effects looks, and a lot of my looks have blown up on TikTok. What I really like to do right now is the glam looks. I'm having a lot of fun, especially with the Y2K aesthetic. With the special effects looks, I feel like since I put so much time into that, like my brow game is not as strong as it should be for as long as I've been doing makeup. So it's just like, damn. So I'm still learning. There's still some things that I'm just like, bleh. But when I am confident, I let you guys know. And when I have tips, I let you guys know. But I'm gonna also let you guys know when I'm trash at something, and that's pretty much what I'm trash at. So, okay, so I'm back. So I did my brows with the Glossier Brow Flick. And what I like about this is it has a ball inside, so it mixes up the liquid. What I did with my brows is I just made brush hair strokes all around. I don't know if you guys like it or not, but I feel like it looks a lot more natural. What I did though for my brows is I put on some super glue fuming. This is a lash glue by Makeup a Murder. This is the only lash glue or glitter glue I will use. And basically I put like a little dab on my brows, and then I took a spoolie. It might be a little too dirty for like your viewing. You can see it had some glue in it, and I just pulled up the hairs while the glue was still wet. Do not let the glue dry because you will experience peeling, but when the glue is wet, you can start shaping. That's an alternative method to using like soap or a glue stick. And then what I did is mattified it, as if I just went straight in with the brow flick, it would just be a little bit of a mess, and plus my skin was a little shiny at that point, so I just mattified it and then went in with a little bit of Glossier and made some brush strokes. I like it a lot. Okay, so the next step that we're going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer on the back of my hand. I just need one little tiny pump, and then we're going to use a clean brush, which I need to clean my brushes. Anybody else get a little lazy sometimes, or just don't have time to clean brushes, so you have like a billion brushes that you need to clean, but then as soon as you get a new brush, it's just like so satisfying. You're just like, yes, I'm gonna dirty you soon. Yes. One of my friends told me if you take a bunch of your brushes and you stick them in a pillowcase, tie it with like a hair tie, throw it in the washer on like low, you can clean your brushes that way. So that's nice. I haven't tried it, but I wanted to throw it out there just in case any of you guys wanted to. Shout out to Maria Vargas for mentioning that to me. Yeah, I am going to get this brush right here. I'm going to clean it and use that for cleaning up my brows. This is the Morphe M224. I don't like to I'm not a big fan of Morphe. If I do buy new brushes, they are from Crown brushes. Moda Pro, I also like Do Color brushes. There's a bunch of brushes I like. Also, e.l.f. has really nice brushes. These look like a freaking princess heel. Their brushes are really nice too. I really like e.l.f. brushes. There's a lot of alternative brushes out there. I always stick with this one because that tip, you see how thin that is? Yeah, it's hard to come by one of those. So the Milk Hydro Grip Primer is on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to dab it in. The reason why I'm doing this is because you prime your face before you put on any foundation. Why wouldn't you prime your brows before you put on concealer? So this is what I've been doing. I've been doing this for a couple months now, and I feel like this method makes my brows look much cleaner and less crusty around, you know what I mean? So I've been doing this, and it's nice. Also, if you have like any mistakes that you want to just like clean up without the concealer cleaning up the mistakes, the Milk Hydro Grip Primer is phenomenal for that. So, oh, I just keep burping, oh my god. What I really like about this brow flick by Glossier is it's kind of hard to come off once you do have it on and you let it dry. I don't see it going anywhere, so that's nice. That's nice and sweet of them to create. I have extra product on my hand, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use it in some parts that I might have like missed, you know. But before I do anything else, before I actually go into my face, what I'm gonna do is put on a little bit more Hydro Grip Primer, because sometimes it just like, if you wait too long, your skincare can just absorb into your skin and you might need to apply a little bit more. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape. It is pretty dirty. Everybody knows about the Tarte Shape Tape. I always call it Shart. So it makes me laugh when other people call it shart as well. I'll be watching like people on YouTube and stuff and they're like the shart tape, and I'm like, yep, me too, it's okay. So what I used to do is, I just like to talk about what I used to do and what I do now, instead of just talking about what you do now. I think like it's also important to talk about like what you used to do and how you got there. So basically like what I used to do is just take my concealer and go straight in from the tube, not the tube, but the applicator, and I would just be applying way too much product. So going from the back of your hand is the best. I'm gonna go do the other side, listen to a little bit of music, and then I'll be right back. So I'm back after doing the concealer on my brows. Now what we're going to do is apply more moisturizer, and all I'm going to do is moisturizer. I meant the Hydro Grip Primer. We're gonna go straight in with concealer right after this. So these steps, honestly, in my opinion, are so simple. I'm gonna go in with the concealer by Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm just going to apply it in these areas down my nose, starting in the middle and then just angling up, kind of like a V. A little bit right here, right around the nose, definitely down the nose. And you just dot it like very little, and then you just get a little bit bigger right here. I'm just gonna let that sit a little bit as I go in with my foundation. Currently, I am using the Beauty Bakery Instant Bake Foundation. I love this stuff. It's very thin, but also very opaque. It has a lot of coverage. I would say it's medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say it's like straight up full coverage. I'm gonna use quite a bit, like maybe 2 pumps. Watch how much it covers. It's insane. So I'm just gonna go in with the Makeup of Murder sponge. I'm gonna use the pointy edge, that way I can get into some creases. And go. My sponge is damp, just letting you know. I don't use a dry sponge even when I apply powders. So you see how much this covers? When I first used this product, I was like, wow, I love how thin it is. I was using before this the Juvias Place foundation. That is full coverage. That is a very thick foundation. I have it in my beauty drawer. I don't even use it anymore, so it's not with me. But yeah, I like that foundation a lot. But I've been trying to have something that's like less thick on my skin, something that's like a little bit more natural, where you can see a little bit of, you know, blemishes and stuff. So it's not like, it's like, oh my god, you're wearing like a ton of foundation. I know I contoured. I can see a little bit of where that line's gonna go. See how crazy that is? Then I'm just gonna use whatever is on the back of my hand. I like this foundation. I'm so excited to get the Fenty foundation. Very excited. I want to try it out so bad. I want to see the formula. I will definitely be doing a video about it. Okay, so now that I have that down, what I'm going to do is apply a little bit more concealer. I'm getting really low on my Tarte Shape Tape. I do want to get a little bit more, but I'm going in with Juvias Place concealer. So back in. Just want to brighten up those areas. Love it. I'm gonna apply contour. Let's go. I always use the Juvias Place contour. It's not even a contour stick, it's an actual foundation stick, but I use it as a contour stick. So I'm going to just use the edge to kind of make a line of where I want to go. This is gonna just help the placement. And then apply just a little bit more. Same to this side. And I just wanna go a little bit around there. I always apply it to the chins. I just like my chin to kind of extend a little bit, and you got that little shadow right there. Love it. Okay, and then right here at the bottom of my nose, because my nose is quite big, I always do my lip like that, just to make my top lip look bigger. and my bottom lip look bigger. And then right here on the nose, just like on the tips. And then angle it down. The most easiest way to contour is a sponge, and I'm going to use the Makeup Murder sponge. Use the edge that is already kind of dirty with foundation because this is going to help me blend the product better. I'm going to be using the flat edge like this, kind of diagonal, as you can see. And I'm just gonna keep pounding my face, just punching my face over and over again. And I'm gonna go in now. I always start at the top first. I don't wanna start at the bottom. I just want the top to be faded, because like if you start at the bottom and then you start going to the top, what's gonna happen is you're gonna cause streaking, and you're gonna put darker product where you already have that blend. So it's not a good look. So you just wanna lightly blend it out. And then I'm going to use the other side to just clean up or blur out any parts. And look, I am at an angle as I'm applying the sponge to my face. I'm at an angle. I'm not directly going in like this. I'm going in like this. Then you can go in with this side and blur it up even more to make it look less harsh on the skin. Same over here too. The forehead is simple. You just, again, you pat, 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 and you try to get into the hairline. If you don't get into the hairline, it's just gonna look like a mask and it's not cute. So you gotta get into the hairline. Even if it's gonna mess up your precious, beautiful hair, just do it. You will need it. Okay, now I'm gonna take this edge and pat it in. And I don't want it to be too dark, so I'm gonna use the clean side. The little tiny baby sponge by Makeup Murder that comes with the Crime Scene Cleaning Evidence Sponge Duo. I know it's such a long name, but I love it. So what I'm gonna do is take this little booty and just, and I stay away from these corners because this needs to, it makes it look like it's protruding out, like that part. And then I clean it up. So now the same to this part, I'm just gonna flick up. Stay in the same area. The contouring of the nose needs to be particular. And then again right here too. I'm just kind of dragging the sponge down to blend it, because if I'm tapping, I'm worried that I'll just tap out of the wrong area since it's such a small area. So I'm just kind of sliding it down to contour it. Now I'm going to take the clean side and kind of pat down. You will be adding more concealer on top of this, so don't get too worried. Contouring the nose is hard. It took me years to figure it out. And still to this day, I don't think it's absolutely perfect, but I am getting there. Feel like your hair's on my nose? Take a little bit of that concealer and just tap it in. And then what you're gonna wanna do is go back in over here. And again, back in over here. That's gonna really help. And this is like one of the last steps. Take that sponge again. Actually, I'm gonna take this sponge because we are working on this side of the face. And sometimes my nails just like get in the way and mess up my base because they're so long. Oh, I can't wait to talk about the powder I use now. It's so amazing. I love the powder I use now. Okay, so blur, blur, blur. Again, blur, blur, blur. I desperately need to clean my brushes, so don't judge me on my brush. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Now the dark edge, I'm gonna blend that out. So there is this powder that I love by Milk, and it's a Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. Oh my goodness, it's like, oh, it is phenomenal. I'm not at the moment sure how to get the product out of the jar as easy. It does flip open like this, and then the product sits inside of here. And taking your sponge and going like this, you're not gonna get that much product off of it. So it's kind of a pain. It's a little bit of a pain. What I have been doing is taking the cap and going like this. But what I've also learned is if you close and you go like this, upside down, shake it, you can open this up. Oh, it'll be a lot, but there'll actually be powder inside, and then you can dump it upside down and just pour it in. You don't get a lot of product out. It's a pain. I wish it was in a better jar, but I love the product. What I'm going to use is a clean, damp sponge. I don't use dry sponges to apply my powder. There are several reasons why I don't do that. With a dry sponge, you're gonna be pushing on your face, right? And you could just be pushing the product away. This is a lot more bouncier, just softer on the skin, so I really highly suggest that you try out a damp sponge. Like when I squeeze this, no water is coming out of this sponge. That's how it should be. No water, you just feel a little bit of moisture, just a teensy bit. You know how like you got done using your beauty sponge, it's just sitting about. A couple hours later you'll come back and it'll still be a little damp, but it's in that drying process. Yeah, that's how you want your sponge to be. I clean my sponges all the time, and I accidentally, you know, created a little hole in there. I do not want to set any creases. That is not a cute look. So I need to go around and make sure all of my creases are doing good. I always start around the eyes. It is so hard to get this product out. I just cannot stand this freaking jar. It is look how much product's coming out. That's nothing. Oh, I hate this thing. I'm like breathing in more product than what's coming out. I just want to snap this off. I did it. Now, get your ass out of there. You've been so bad lately. Oh my god, so much came out. Look. You're a problem. You cause issues. Who allowed this plastic? We don't need extra plastic inside, okay? We don't. No one needed this. Okay. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, now I can get into what I need. Oh my god. Okay. It is translucent. A little bit of product really will dry you up. I'm telling you. Like, already feel baby smooth. The only thing I don't feel smooth is like right here. If you guys are liking this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I am posting every single Sunday. I know that you guys know that, but like hammer it into your head. I'm gonna hammer it into your head until you know that every single Sunday I upload. So make sure that you hit that little bell thing, you know, so every time I upload, you see my face going, hello, I uploaded. Thing that everybody in the world used to talk about. It's the Benefit Hoola caramel little thingy. You see this like? You see this little thingy right here? Yeah, love it. This brush is angled, and I'm going to use this edge and let this blend it out. Like, I didn't put any product on this part. I only tapped it on this side. So when I press it into my skin, this will help blend it out. So look. I press it in, and then swirl, and let that top part that I showed you that I pointed at do the blending. See what I'm saying? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just contour my eyeballs, and instead of using a bronzer today, I'm going to use the new Makeup Murder burner phone. This is a phone palette. It's a burner phone. You have like the charge port and the remove battery pack. I went all out. I went very creative. And then in the inside, you'll have all of your shades, as well as like texting, like, I know, right? Never mind. Hit me up. Let me know. I love you. What the fuck? Laugh my ass off. Thanks. To be honest, I don't care. Gotta go. Talk to you later. And the inside, like when you're looking at it, it will say that you are under surveillance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this brown shade right here. I'm just going to go in and contour around my eyes. I'm going to give myself more of a cat shape, so when I do apply my lashes, you will see the huge difference. I'm going to go in with number 7, which is Oh My God. We do have some new products coming soon. I have some new highlights. That's not going to be for a while. I have a lot of products in the works. It's gonna take a lot longer. Our volume has grown, so it's just gonna take a little bit longer than what we used to. 2 years ago when we started our brand, I was able to make like 500 units of product. Now we're pushing at like 10,000 units of product. So it takes like, you know, at least What am I doing? It takes at least 6 months to even a year to fully produce. I was just gonna contour the eyes, but it ended up being this. I just went into the burner phone and I used shades Talk to You Later, Oh My God, and For Real For Real. Then in the corners of my eyes, I'm gonna be talking about a new highlight soon, and I will give you more details after I do my lashes. So we're gonna go in and cut my lashes. We're gonna need some EM5 lashes. They're Evidence Marker Boxes lashes by Makeup a Murder. So we're gonna need some Evidence Marker lashes and a pair of scissors, as well as super glue fuming lash glue. I'm gonna take the lashes out and you would pull them just like this. Close it. Pull them gently. There are 7 bunches of lashes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count from the third one, 1, 2, 3, and cut right there. And I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the corners of my eyes like this. And then this last 3, I'm gonna put for my bottom. And then again, cut. EM5 lashes are the most easiest to cut, as well as Evidence Marker 3. Evidence Marker 5 right now has been my favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just cut. And then again, 1, 2, and then what you need to do now is apply lash glue. And I designed this a specific way. The lash glue formula is crazy sticky, will last you all day. It's great for your brows, and it comes out very easily with soap and water. I made it with a doe foot applicator. The reason for this is because you can just dab it on real quick. I do not apply lash glue to my lash band. You're just gonna put way too much product on the lash band, and it's just gonna be a mess to get the lash glue off of the lashes. So I'm going to take the doe foot applicator, the most pointiest part, and I'm just going to angle it right there. Avoid the lashes. Instead of making the lash glue black, I made it clear. It shows up white at first. Dot it right here, and then dot it right here. Right here too. And it does not have to be perfect because it will dry clear. Just make sure that that area is very sticky. The longest end is going to be the part that goes. I basically apply them like this. As you can see, I'm pushing them up. The band isn't angled down, it's upward. Instead of shaping it to my eye shape, I just push it up a little bit. And voila. It's my favorite style because literally you have no lifting and it's not poking the inner corners of your eyes, all because it's just sitting on the end. Again, push it up like this. I hope that makes sense. It's seriously such an awesome technique. Just like that. You do not want the bottom lashes going up like normal. You don't want them up like that. You want to turn them around upside down like that. Now, all you really have to do is hide this area, and what I'll do is I'll take an eyeliner and just darken that area where I lifted the lashes. What I want to do is I want to do my lips. Actually, I want to do my highlight before I do my lips so you guys can enjoy the highlight. Like, why do it last? The highlight is one of the best parts of doing your makeup. So what I'm going to do is use this new little poison that is coming soon. They're going to be called the Poison Highlights. They will come in several different tones. We'll have 8 different colors, and they are beautiful. If you love Blue Diamond, you are going to love these. We're going to use this new little guy that's coming soon. The packaging will be in these type of containers, but we will have another Poison logo on it. So I'm still perfecting these. The formula, perfect. The packaging is last, okay? You gotta figure out the formula first before you go on to the packaging. This one is a purple blue tone. Blue Diamond is a gold blue tone. This one is purple and blue, so there's purple and blue reflex. It is a white base, but as soon as you put it on your face, it will show up more. I'm gonna go straight from the cork. Take the cork off. just use what is on. I'm just gonna use the cork as a brush. And what I love about this is it's very random. When you turn your face, it disappears. So going from the cork and using it as a brush, it's not difficult at all. And I'll show you how to make it even more blinding. I'm blue, I'm indeed I'm going to use a brush now so I can be more precise about where I apply it. It's a creaser brush by Crown and it's a silicone top. Now what I'm going to do is apply a little bit of Milk Hydro Grip Primer to it. When you add a little bit of Hydro Grip Primer, it's going to intensify the highlight. I'm going to put a little bit of Hydro Grip on the back of my hand and get a little bit of Hydro Grip on the brush and then press it in and then just smear it out. Like, don't go too crazy because it will crack. I have experienced that. But you see that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And again, using it as like a cream. For my lips, I'm gonna use Dose of Colors Sweet and Sassy and Play It Cool. I'm also going to use the Dose of Color lip liner. It's called Lavish Lip Liner and it has this little tiny sharpener in here. I think Dose of Colors has one of the best lip products. I'm gonna overline. I'm gonna go in with Play It Cool. And it's Sweet and Sassy. It's this orangish tone. Oh, it's my favorite. But wearing it alone, it looks like I have no lips, so I have to wear something underneath of it. I have to ombre it out. Now I'm gonna take a little baby Makeup Murder sponge and tap it out. Just to brighten it. I don't want it to be dull. And stay in the same area. Perfect. It's not finished without a little bit of gloss. I go in with a little bit of Chloe Cosmetics by Chloe MUA on Instagram. We're going to use her lip gloss. Oh my god. The lips. Oh, the lips. Every time, every single time. Okay, back in the day though, not gonna lie, I used to adore matte lipstick because I thought glossy lipstick was ugly. I honestly feel like a glossy lip helps make your lips look bigger. Okay, so now we are pretty much done. I do want to go in and amp up this look by adding some jewelry. All of the products that I will be using will be down in the description, as well as jewelry and accessories. And if you guys have any specifics, if I forgot to add any, you guys can always mention them down below. I'm gonna put in the nose ring. And this one's my favorite. I should have put it in after, before my lips. What do you think of the nose rings? Doesn't it just amplify the look so much more? Makes it look way better. Hey Treebuds, I just got done finishing the look and what do you guys think? Did you guys like the highlight? That will be coming soon. If you guys like this look, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Would you guys like to see like a hair tutorial next weekend? Because guess what? I got some new insert name here and they sell these strap-on hair pieces. They're beautiful. I was gonna wear some today, but honestly, they are kind of heavy and I don't know how to exactly get it right. So it will be, it'll be funny to put them on. If you guys want to see that, let me know. They look great. They also have other hair care products too. That's really nice. They came up with a Hair Bear line, and I'm pretty sure that's how I came about finding them. You can follow me at and you can also follow me at I should have put it in after, before my lips. Treebuds. I honestly have said this a billion times and I just can't get it out. Why does this look like a tongue? It's so delicious, I swear. When you do. So basically what I'm trying to say is a glamour face, a full glamour face. Normally, so I did my brows with the Glossier okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Hydro Grip. I'm gonna go blue because I swear I literally can't stop sniffing. This is the problem. This is what I have all the time. Every time I put makeup on my face, I can't stop sniffling.